Well, seems like the kids on TikTok have found a new creative way to kick the bucket. Because, you know, we live in the United States of America, the country that has the most guns per capita. So hey, I guess some kids thought it was a good idea to load up some fake guns and go shoot them at people out of the car window. Because that's not asking for trouble. Wow, that is peak Darwinism. If you think that's a bad idea, well, congratulations, because I actually have some hope for you.
Dangerous TikTok challenge causing serious injuries among children and unsuspecting victims. During this challenge, people are firing popular Orbeez water beads from air-powered guns.
And several serious injuries have been reported in Florida. Local 10's Hatzovella has a story.
So here's the problem. These are actually toys that you can buy at any store. Police say, though, they're now being used in a dangerous trend.
I love how there's like no difference in the seriousness of newscasters because they're like covering this in the exact same way as they would cover like a double homicide. But in a nutshell, in private, this trend is really harmless. I mean, if you're just shooting at your friends and everything's consensual, there's no problem here. I feel like most of us did that as a kid, but did we take it a step further and start drive-bying people like we're CJ from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? Hell no. I didn't have a death wish then. I mean, the dumbest prank I probably did as a kid was the invisible rope prank on a car, where me and my friend would stand on each side of the road and we pretended to like tug of war each other, and then the car would like slam brakes and then we would like run because they were upset with that. But that's about the edgiest thing I did as a 13-year-old.
I would chase you down the street.
They did. They did do that. Oh yeah. We were strategic with where we stood though, so we could like easily get onto like my friend's property so they couldn't chase us into the property. But a key point there is holding an invisible rope does not look like you're holding a gun. So I wasn't running the risk of being shot.
Oh, about to catch him. About to get him.
It's hot, trending on TikTok. In this video, adults seem to be playing.
Oh, get in there, get in there.
But what seems like a fun game here is apparently becoming a dangerous trend with young people shooting Orbeez, as they're called, from splatter ball guns.
Injuries to the face, injuries to their abdomen.
These are pictures the Peachtree City Police posted.
See, that's messed up. Like, if you're driving around targeting people that can't fight back, you deserve an assault charge? Because that is absolutely moronic. I just realized the legend himself, Tay Zonde, is up here in the comments. You know, the chocolate rain guy.
Really?
Yeah, he's the top comment of this video. He commented, the perpetrators of this pranks pick victims they don't believe will retaliate. They're not pranking biker gangs. That's a solid point right there. That would be a very different news story if they did that on a biker gang.
Biker gangs scare me, as they should.
They scare everyone. Just gangs in general are scary. But let's be real here. Let's say you're someone who conceal carries, right? And someone drives by, leans out of the car with something that looks like a gun aimed at you and they start shooting it. Wouldn't your knee-jerk reaction to be to shoot back? And in most states, you would be justified to do that because it's self-defense. That's just like a horrifying reality that I don't think these kids are seeing or thinking about before they go and do this.
This is a national trend. Everyone's doing it.
Unsuspecting people are being targeted, and the consequences, they say, could be serious. In this video from Volusia County, a woman pushing a child on a stroller is the target. Last week, they say an Amazon driver was hit in Deltona. And on Monday, in the same city, there was a car crash involving several kids shooting at each other. The sheriff says they've arrested several young men they believe were behind a number of incidents.
You cannot tell me that's not Beavis and Butthead. Naturally, those fools are behind this. Also, what was that driving? Back in my day, we played video games. And when we wanted to shoot at each other with airsoft, we went out in the forest and shot each other with airsoft. We didn't target random children. Like, what is this? I realize the frontal cortexes of these people who are doing this stuff aren't quite developed, but still, please don't be degenerates, guys. That was a message to the 3 people who might be doing this prank or watching this channel, because I realize most people who are watching this channel, they don't run out and shoot random people with airsoft guns. I realize that.
He reminds everyone these shootings are crimes, and when you're identified, you may face criminal charges for your part in the challenge. In Fernandina Beach, north of Jacksonville, the police posted on Facebook pictures of the type of guns being used. They say they've seen 2 cases in their downtown area.
I mean, the gun on the right there, if you couldn't see the blue top, that looks like a real gun, especially from some distance. But it seems like some of these kids actually did get arrested.
It's going to be one of those Orbeez guns. It's the same occurrence that happened yesterday that we have 2 in custody for. And I got 3 over here.
5 Volusia County teens handcuffed in the last week and charged after deputies say they shot innocent bystanders with airsoft gel blaster guns like these.
Guys, it's not worth it. There's no amount of Instagram or TikTok clout that's worth juvie or maybe even jail. But what is this trend even like?
Orbeez Challenge, now spreading around social media. We saw plenty of posts showing similar sneak attacks.
Okay, so it's just like bragging about shooting someone while filming it. So you're just filming yourself, shoot a random person with an Orbeez gun and posting it on TikTok. And that's the entire trend. And it seems like TikTok has done a decent job at removing them because I actually haven't found any of the TikToks from this trend on TikTok itself. I'm only finding re-uploads of them.
If someone gets hit with an Orby,
Yeah.
a singular Orby,
Yeah.
they're gonna know it's just a Orby.
Yes, but you hear the cluck, 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 cluck out of the gun, and if you're not hit by it, you might actually think, oh, someone's actually shooting at me with something here. A suppressed 22, right? Won't make any real sound. It would sound like an Orbeez gun, basically. But that could be a very deadly weapon. It's just stupidity. Holy shit. Guys, if someone sees someone else, what it looks like is drive-bying kids in front of a school, what are the odds some good Samaritan or some hero, right, decides to just pull up his gun and spray out that whole car that shot at the school? Because he's thinking, oh, they're shooting up the school. Everything happens so fast here. This is just like a whole new level of stupidity here. I'm actually surprised we haven't had one of these news stories where this trend like horrifically went wrong. We have had plenty of news stories where kids have been shot simply because they were holding a fake gun because it looked real.
The 4 teens pull up in a car and fire the gel pellets into a class working outside. 3 students and a faculty member were hit, but didn't require medical attention. The viral social media challenge is the latest in a string of similar shooting incidents nationwide. Police near Atlanta arrested 2 teens after 2 young victims, ages 8 and 10, suffered injuries after being shot by frozen gel pellets. And just yesterday, a California teenager was arrested for shooting a gel blaster from a moving car, injuring another man. Police say what happened in Radnor could have ended much differently.
Anybody could confuse what happened.
We're the kids of America. Whoa. Why do we have to be such degenerates, guys? Come on. I want to see us thrive. I don't want to see this kind of stuff. But what's so insane about this entire trend is it's literally happening nationwide, all over the US, even in Hawaii.
Inside this vehicle you see on your screen used an airsoft gun to shoot gel beads at a group of students in the Zone 20 parking structure last night.
Somewhere over the rainbow, a lunatic's gonna shoot you with an Orbeez gun. That's how that song went, or something like that. Imagine going to Hawaii to escape being America, and then you just realize it has all of America's problems, but you're just on an island. Well, that was a brain-numbingly bad trend. Thank you for submitting that. So if there's a takeaway from this video, don't be a part of this act of Darwinism, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.